The third region softball tournament continues between the Edmonson County Lady Cats and the Muhlenberg County Lady Mustangs. In fact, we're getting ready to start early today here for this evening's game. Game number 2 or 3 of the day, as Davis County and Butler County have already advanced to the third region semifinals, as it is Muhlenberg County and Edmonson County. Edmonson 16-10, Muhlenberg 16-9. Sam Gormley with you here on the call on K105 Digital Productions. As the starting lineups here for the Edmonson County Lady Cats, let's bring you this starting lineup for Edmonson County. Leading off, the catcher is Annie Kuiper. Batting second, the third baseman will be Kaylee Ann Sanders. The three-hole hitter will be the shortstop, Callie Webb. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter is Julie Norris. Michaela Hogg will bat fifth and be the first baseman. Batting sixth at second base is Jolie Vincent. Batting seventh in center field is Alyssa Doyle. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Brooklyn Wilson. And batting ninth, the right fielder, will be Addie Childress. That's the lineup for Edmonson County. They'll be going up against the starting pitcher for Muhlenberg County. That will be Ava Carver. 17 games, 13 starts, 9-3 record, 2.79 ERA, 37 strikeouts, 29 walks. Annie Kuiper will lead off, and the first pitch she sees is high for ball number 1. That's how we get underway. Annie Kuiper, the leadoff hitter for this Edmonson County team. Kuiper, .484 average with a homer and 7 doubles. Ground ball bobbled by the third baseman Phillips, and she's not going to be able to recover. Leadoff runner reaches base for Edmonson County, and that's how we get started. Lineup now goes towards Kaylee Ann Sanders for Edmonson County. The third baseman hitting .313 with 4 doubles, 3 triples, and 21 RBIs. She lays a bunt down, and it will go foul. Randy Chapman calling the balls and strikes behind the dish. Brian Jones down at first base as your umpire and crew here for this game. As the 0-1 pitch will come here. Showing bunt again, it rolls right in front to the pitcher Carver, throws down to first. That is out number 1 of inning number 1 on the sacrifice bunt, and the lineup will now goes towards Callie Webb. First pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Webb fouls it behind the dish, and the count will go here to no balls and 2 strikes. Ava Carver, the starting pitcher. Callie Webb is the hitter for Edmonson County. And the pitch coming is a swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Callie Webb. And the lineup now goes towards the starting pitcher, Julie Norris. Norris is hitting .400 on the season with 4 home runs, 5 doubles, and 27 RBIs. She had a home run last time Edmonson County played here at Grayson County High School, a game that they defeated Grayson County. Outside ball 1 from Ava Carver here as we get you ready in this game number 3 of the region quarterfinals between Edmonson County and Muhlenberg County. The winner will get either Meade or Owensboro Catholic on Tuesday evening. 1-0 is inside ball 1. How they line up from Muhlenberg County: Davis in left, Wilkins in center, Smith in right, Phillips at third, No at short, Wilkins at second, Cotton the first baseman, Carver catches Carver. Got the sophomore twin connection between the pitcher and catcher. Called strike on the inside corner from Ava Carver, who's in the circle for Edmonson. The 2-1 is a swing and a miss, taking something off on it, and that'll even up the count here. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Julie Norris. Kuiper stands on second base as Edmonson County tries to get out to the early lead. The break even. Norris watches the pitch outside, and the count will go full. Michaela Hogg stands in the on-deck circle. And the pitch misses high, and that is a walk for Julie Norris. There'll be runners on first and second for Michaela Hogg, the first baseman. Hogg, .348 average with a homer, 10 doubles, 3 triples, and 22 RBIs. And we will have a courtesy runner. Kylie Williams will be the courtesy runner at first base. Michaela Hogg, the hitter for Edmondson. First pitch she sees, fly ball hit into right field. Long run for the right fielder, Smith, and runs it down in foul territory. And that is the final out of this half inning. Edmonson County scores 0, threatens, and it's the Lady Cats 0 and the Lady Mustangs of Muhlenberg are coming up. This is the Owensboro Health 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Edmonson County strands a pair in the top half of the first inning. It is the bottom of 1 now. Jocelyn No to lead off for Muhlenberg County, as will bring you their starting lineup here after this pitch. And it is outside from ball 1 from Julie Norris. The starting lineup for Muhlenberg County leading off, it's Jocelyn No, J.C. Phillips, Josie Davis, Avery Carver, Sophia Wilkins, Macy Cotton, Taylor Wilkins, Ava Carter, and Abigail Skaggs. There's a little blooper in the hole, and it is dropped by the second baseman, Vincent, going back. She can't make the play, and the leadoff runner reaches base via the base hit as it drops in there. And there's a runner on first base for No. J.C. Phillips comes in to hit now for Muhlenberg County. Phillips on the season, .429 average, 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 12 RBIs. Going up against Julie Norris, the starting pitcher for Edmonson County. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Norris, 26th start of the year. She has a 16-9 record, .401 ERA, 108 strikeouts, 39 walks, and 159 innings pitched. She's been their workhorse in the circle this season. The 1 and the 1-0 is fouled into the glove, and that's going to send the runner back to second, or at least back to first, I believe, since it is a foul ball. No. And no, they are going to keep No at second. 1-1 coming here. No stands in scoring position. Outside it runs. No, an aggressive lead down at second. Now, we've seen Julie Norris pitch quite a bit as the Grayson County broadcast team, and biggest thing with her, she's going to throw strikes. She just continuously will find the edge of the zone with kind of a different delivery as well. Swing and a miss. She fools the hitter, Phillips. And the count will go even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kind of a herky-jerky delivery for Norris that is deceptive. The break even coming from Norris is a swing and a miss. First strikeout of the game for Julie Norris. And it'll be Josie Davis to step into the batter's box. Davis is the left fielder, .356 average, a pair of homers, 10 doubles, and 21 RBIs. Davis is also another player that you could see come out in the circle for the Lady Mustangs. Right now, though, she is the left fielder and starting in today's game. First pitch swinging, fly ball down the left field line, well foul. No, stands on second base. She had the leadoff base hit. The 0-1 is a blooper left side. It's a long run, and it's hit foul territory. Trying to make the play on it was Callie Webb. She ran out of real estate. And the count will remain at no balls and 2 strikes against Josie Phillips, or Josie Davis, rather, the senior. The 0-2, way outside. Another aggressive lead by Jocelyn No, the 8th grader, out at second. She's making sure she can get into the mind of the senior catcher, Annie Kuiper, behind the dish. Norris winds and fires the 1-2. It's well outside. That'll even up the count here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Muhlenberg and Edmonson County have met 5 times previous. Muhlenberg leads the series 3-2. The Mustangs won back on April the 22nd at Muhlenberg County in one of their Saturday tournaments. This break-even comes is fouled, and it smacks off the chest of home plate umpire Randy Chapman. Appears that he's okay. That's why they wear the chest protectors. But Muhlenberg won that game 7-2. These two teams met in the 2013 region tournament. Edmonson County won that game 2-1. Break even. Davis swings, fly ball left field. Wilson comes in on her horse, jumps in the air and makes the catch. No, dives in at second. And that's out number 2. It'll now be Avery Carver to hit the catcher. Carver, the sophomore, .411 average with 5 home runs, 7 doubles, 2 triples, 32 home runs. The sophomore for the Lady Mustangs, Avery Carver. She can really hit the ball. Julie Norris winds and pitches, and it's fouled off behind the plate. Norris trying to get out of this inning after No had the leadoff blooper up the middle. And went and advanced to second. On a stolen base, did No. She's been stranded there since. 0-1 is a swing and a miss to Carver. Norris took something off of it and fooled the hitter. Huge pitch coming. Edmonson stranded runner in scoring position. Will Muhlenberg do the same? Norris spins the ball in her right hand. Checks her wristband, delivers the 0-2. Carver fouls it off. The 0-2. The line and the pitch is fouled off again behind the dish. Carver making Norris work. Autumn Wilkins, the head coach from Muhlenberg County, yells down and just says, "Don't think about it, just hit it," was the words and the message she gave her hitter. Sophomore on sophomore. Pitcher against the hitter. Swing and a miss. Carver is down on strikes, and that is the inning. Both teams threatened, but we're through 1 full. It is no score between Edmonson and Muhlenberg. This is the Owensboro Health broadcast, or sponsored 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Welcome back here to Grayson County High School in the 3rd Region Softball Tournament. We want to thank Owensboro Health for being the sponsor of this afternoon's coverage all week. We'll have all 7 games of the 3rd Region Tournament. The exclusive home is K105 Digital Productions. Jolie Vincent leads off for Edmonson County. Vincent, the freshman, 297 average, 4 doubles, a triple, 19 RBIs. The first pitch, she swings and misses outside. 0-1, Vincent sends one into shallow left center field, and it goes over top of the head of the shortstop, no. And a leadoff hit for Edmonson is their first hit of the ball game. Alyssa Doyle comes in to hit now for Edmonson. The senior, 300 average with 2 doubles, 3 triples, and 9 RBIs. Doyle also on their volleyball team, where she had a great season for the Lady Cat volleyball team that finished as the 12th district runner-up. First pitch is low to Doyle. Doyle is the center fielder for this Edmonson County team. She's been hitting the ball much better over these last couple of weeks. 1-0 is outside. Backside pick in there safely is Vincent down at first. Two balls, no strikes from Ava Carver. It's popped up in the infield. Wilkins comes over, has it snagged for out number 1. Brooklyn Wilson comes into the box, the left fielder for Edmonson County. 290 average with a homer, 3 doubles, and 11 RBIs. Wilson, the freshman, against the sophomore. Ground ball in the hole. The shortstop, no. Has it, goes second. Got her. Vincent is out at second. That was No's only play. She goes the short way and gets the second out of the inning. Addie Childress, the 9-hole hitter for Edmonson County. Childress, the 8th grader, 368, 3 homers, 4 doubles, a triple. And she swings and misses there. The runner is off. The throw down. The tag is not there. It was bobbled by No. If No fields that, Wilson is out stealing. She wasn't able to field it cleanly, as it was a good throw by the catcher, Carver. Ball outside. Trying to work out of the jam is Ava Carver. Edmonson County stranded a runner on second in the first inning. So did Muhlenberg County. Will they do it again here in this top of the second? 1-1, misses high. The 2-1 comes. Swing and a miss. Ava Carver trying to get out of the inning. The 2-2 is fouled behind the dish. And we come one more time. 2 down in the inning. The break even is fouled behind the plate. And another pitch will come. Pitch is low for ball 3, and the count goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Ripped, caught by the first baseman Cotton, and that is the inning. Edmonton threatens but can't cross any. We head to the bottom of 2. It is 0-0 between Edmonton and Muhlenberg. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. It is the bottom of the second inning. Sophia Wilkins leads off for the Lady Mustangs. And the first pitch she sees, she fouls off behind the plate. Back and forth, these two teams have gone. No runners have been able to cross the plate early on. The 0-1 comes to Wilkins. It's outside ball one as Julie Norris in the circle for Edmonson County. Pitched a lot here in this ballpark. Muhlenberg County also played a game here all the way back in March, a game that they beat Grayson County. 1-1. Slips maybe a little bit out of the hand of Norris and misses low for ball two. Norris checks the wristband, spins the ball in the hand, now delivers the 2-1, and it's fouled behind the dish. Yeah, the Muhlenberg County dugout very active down that third base line, trying to cheer on their team. And the break even is a popped right side, caught by Hogg. She charges in and is able to make the play. And that is out number one here of this second inning. Macy Cotton comes in to hit. Cotton, .392 average. And she sends one into left field. Base hit, bounces in front of Wilson down that left field line. For Muhlenberg County, their second hit of the ball game. Taylor Wilkins comes in to hit now for Muhlenberg. .320 average with a homer, 7 doubles, a triple, and 19 RBIs. Showing bunt, pulling back, and it is a ball low. One ball, no strikes. Infield shades in, expecting the bunt from Wilkins. She pulls back, takes a swing, and misses from Norris, and we go to 1-1. Norris winds. Inside, diving out of the way of it was Wilkins to make sure she wasn't wearing that on the inside. Butler County and Davis County have already advanced to Tuesday night's semifinal number one. We'll have two more that will advance between these last two games of the evening. Swing and a miss. And that'll even us up here at 2-2 with one down here at the bottom of the second inning. Our nightcap game, scheduled for 5:30, will be Owensboro Catholic and Meade County. The break even is fouled off behind the plate, and we'll do it one more time. Norris trying to get out of the inning. Outside, it misses. Good at bat here from Taylor Wilkins, watching the pitches go by. The 3-2 is a dribbler caught by Hogg. She steps on first, and that is the inning. A double play on the lineout. We're through two full, we head to the bottom of two rather. No score between Edmonson and Muhlenberg, as this is the 12th District Softball, or the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. The third region softball tournament continues here in the top of the third inning, as it'll be Annie Kuiper to lead off. Kuiper got us started, reaching via the error on the ground ball to the third baseman, Phillips. And the first pitch she sees again goes down the third base line. That one hugs it, and it goes all the way into the corner. Leadoff base hit down the line, and Edmonson County has their leadoff runner on base for the third straight inning. Kaylee Ann Sanders to hit. She had a sacrifice bunt in her first inning. I assume that that's exactly what you're going to be seeing from Edmonson County here. Sanders shows bunt, pulls back, and rips one foul, almost taking out her head coach, who's in the third base coach's box, Alex Jane Massey. I don't know how she got out of the way of it. That was smoked. Alex Jane Massey played her college softball at Campbellsville. The 0-1 is dripped in the hole, in between first and second, and safe. Hustling down the line is Kaylee Ann Sanders. She a little popper that dropped in the middle of nowhere. And Callie Webb comes in with runners on first and second and nobody else. Callie Webb 0 for 1. She struck out in her first plate appearance. Webb enters the game with a .476 average, 4 homers, 14 doubles, 3 triples, and 29 RBIs. Huge chance for Edmonton early. Both teams have threatened in the game. Neither has been able to cross the plate. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1. .1-0 is fouled behind the plate. Here's your perfect example of why we are very thankful there is a net. Because we're set up right behind the dish, and that net is our best friend. 1-1, outside, it misses. No, it was a called strike on the outside corner, and the count goes to 1-2. I thought it just caught the outer edge of the box. Callie Webb, the hitter. Webb swings, fly ball, hit back into deep center field. Wilkins has it read. Wilkins has it grabbed. Tagging is Kuiper going into third. It's a good throw. The tag, she is safe. Hustling all the way. Bang, bang play. Kuiper the risky send. And she makes it pay off. Julie Norris walked in her first plate appearance. The starting pitcher in today's game hoping to help herself out. Both runners did tag up on the play. Ball low. Ava Carver trying to work out of a massive early jam here in this third inning. Outside, watching the pitch go by is Julie Norris. Good understanding of the strike zone. Norris also on the Edmonson County basketball team, coached by Bart Weaver, that won the 12th District Championship in basketball, and misses low. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. Interesting decision here. Does Alex Jane Massey give the sophomore Norris the green light on 3-0? Ava Carver took off the mask, put it back on. Here comes the 3-0. Called strike. And Norris was taken all the way. The 3-1 coming is low. The bases are loaded here in the top of the third inning, and immediately the courtesy runner trots out. It'll be Kylie Williams, the 8th grader. 22 runs scored for Kylie Williams, 13 of 14 on stolen bases. Michaela Hogg comes in for Edmonton, nowhere to put her. 348 average, a homer, 10 doubles, 3 triples, and 22 RBIs. She grounds one in the hole to the second baseman. Coming home, the play, she is out at home. The Edmonson County faithful do not agree. It was a bang, bang play. Out. It goes 4-2 on the putouts. Kuiper out at home. Everyone else is safe. Second inning. It was a close play. Jolie Vincent is the hitter. She's 1 for 1 in the game. Outside ball 1. Vincent singled to left on that little blooper that went over the head of the shortstop. No, in that first plate appearance. Misses high. Muhlenberg trying to get out of the inning without any further damage. The 2-0 is fouled behind the dish. Carver winds and fires. It's fouled off. That'll even up the count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, top of the third inning. Sanders stands on third. Williams is on second. Hogg is at first. The batter is Jolie Vincent, the second baseman. The pitch is fouled off and rolls all the way around the net before hitting the top of the dugout and rolling behind it. We'll do it again. The break even. Nowhere to put the batter Vincent. It's inside and it hits her, and Edmonson County takes a 1-0 lead on the hit by pitch. Alyssa Doyle will slide into the box. She popped out to the second baseman Wilkins in her first at bat. Doyle just below 300 on the season, 2 doubles, 3 triples, 9 runs batted in. Ball bounces in, snagged behind the dish, though, by Carver. That was a good job there by Carver. She did it. She knocked it in front of her. If anything else, that's smart, because that's not going to allow the runner Williams to break for home. The 1-0 is high, and the count goes to 2-0. Edmonson County leads 1-0. They're trying to add to their lead. The 2-0 is popped straight up, and it is going to go out of play. Pretty much every Muhlenberg County player on the field went running towards the Edmonson County dugout, but ran out of real estate. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down, top of the third inning. Doyle is the hitter. Doyle swings, ground ball to third. Phillips goes to third, taps on it herself, and that's the inning. Edmonson County gets 1, and we head to the bottom of 3. It's 1-0, Lady Cats on top. This is the Owensboro Health 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Bottom of the third inning, we start. Muhlenberg County has themselves at their first deficit of the ball game after Edmonson County scored the run on the hit by pitch. Pitcher Ava Carver will lead off this inning. Carver, .318 average with 2 homers, 2 doubles, a triple, 11 RBIs. And the first pitch from Julie Norris is inside for ball 1. Muhlenberg with their first deficit of the game. It's still early. .1-0 is outside. It misses. That one was well outside. So 2 balls, no strikes. And that's a little blooper right up the middle, off the glove of Norris, recovering, throwing. Webb gets her out. That'll be scored 1-6-3 on the putouts. And Abigail Skaggs comes in, the designated hit player, .213 average with 5 doubles and 11 RBIs. And the pitch coming is outside for ball 1. Edmonson County loaded the bases up, only scored 1 in the top of the 3rd. And if you're Muhlenberg, that's a big win in a game where every run counts. Ball inside. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Norris wipes the ball off on her right hip. Now delivers the 2-1. Swing and a miss by Skaggs. Norris has fought back to even it us up here at 2-2 with 1 down in the 3rd. The break even coming from Julie Norris is ripped right field, but a diving play made by the second baseman, Vincent. She dives and makes the play for out number 2 here in this 3rd inning. And we head back to the top of the order. Jocelyn No, she singled into center field in her first plate appearance. It's interesting, No, when she came up to plate, I think made a ribbon, drawing it with her bat. I think that's at least what she drew. And pitch coming is foul behind the dish. So it's 0-1. This is the Lady Mustangs of Muhlenberg County taking on the Lady Cats of Edmonson. 10 years ago, they played in the region tournament. It was a 2-1 Edmonson County victory. Ball bounces in the dirt. Kuiper behind the dish. Kuiper, when she played for Grayson County, she was a transfer to Edmonson County prior to her junior season. She was a center fielder, played a little shortstop, and she's moved all around. She's one of those people that you could put at any position on the field. Fly ball to second. Vincent, and it actually ends up being caught by Hogg, who takes it away because she has the height on Vincent. But that is out number 3. We're through 3. Edmonson on top, 1-0. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Edmonson County has the 1-0 advantage as we start the top of the fourth inning. Brooklyn Wilson will be the hitter for Edmonson County. She's 0 for 1 in the game. Reached on a fielder's choice in her first plate appearance. And the first one is a swing and a miss from Ava Carver to Brooklyn Wilson. Edmonson County has that 1-0 advantage after scoring on the hit by pitch in the last inning. This is high and outside, moving it here to 1-1. Sam Gormley here with you on the call on K105 Digital Productions. 1-1 in the dirt. Slipped a little bit out of the hand of Carver. I want to thank Owensboro Health, though, for being the title sponsor of our games here this week of the third region tournament. The 2-1 is fouled off the, I think it fouled off the mask of the catcher Carver. And it appears that she is okay. That's why you got to be special kind of tough to play catcher. The break even coming to Wilson. Wilson watches it at the knees, down on strikes. Strikeout from Ava Carver. And Addie Childress comes in to pitch, or hit. She lined out to Cotton at first in her first plate appearance. Addie Childress this season, .368 average, 3 homers, including 1 here at Grayson County. Ball misses low. 4 doubles, a triple, and 18 runs batted in. One of these young middle schoolers that, you know, the 12th district especially is stacked with. Be a lot of tough softball coming in this area. Fouled off right side. One. Slow grounder. It is going to be a fair ball, picked up, throwing down, and out. Childress is out. Phillips took a huge risk throwing, picking up that ball. Usually you'll see a third baseman just let it roll foul and get another chance, but it works in the favor of the Lady Mustangs. Annie Kuiper, 1 for 2 in the game. She's reached base both times. Both times has gone down the left field line. Gone at Phillips. There's a called strike on the outside corner. 0-1's popped straight up, and it's caught behind the dish by the catcher, Carver, but it hit off the net, which is part of the reason as to why she was able to make that play. Now, that would have been one potentially that if that top net wasn't there, she might have had a shot at going back to get it. Kuiper behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Kuiper also a good basketball player. Another one of those players that you could put her in any sport and she'd succeed. I know when she was at Grayson County, I had a conversation with even the volleyball coach one time. I said, "Have you ever considered, would she ever play volleyball?" And I think she could if she'd have put her mind to it. Break even to Kuiper. Outside. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the fourth inning. Pitch is a ground ball. Picked up by the third baseman Phillips. The throw, the tag, and the out at first. We head to the bottom of 4. Edmonson, though, still has the 1-0 lead. This is the third region softball tournament on K105. The score remains 1-0 between Edmonson County And Muhlenberg County, J.C. Phillips will lead off this inning, the number 2 hole hitter. She struck out swinging against Julie Norris in her first plate appearance of the game. Edmonson leads 1-0, showing bunt. It's popped up, and Kuiper almost was able to get there. She tried to stick out the hand to grab it, but a little bit too much spin. I do notice that Kuiper doesn't have the pads. You will see a lot of catchers use the pads on the back of the shin guards as almost to kind of give yourself some cushion. Called strike in the inside corner from Norris. She does not. And I will be honest, I'm not sure if there's any particular reason for that or not. Norris to Phillips. Phillips swings and misses. She's down on strikes for the second time today. It'll be Josie Davis to hit. She flew out to left field in her first plate appearance. Davis, the senior, entered the game with a pair of home runs, 10 doubles, 21 RBIs. She does have the power to potentially put out our first home run of the day. And this is high. We've yet to have a home run through the first 2 games, and none yet today either. The 1-0 comes, is in the dirt, and it bounces in, and the count will go to 2 balls and no strikes against the hitter Davis. Looks like another bus is rolling in. Gotta imagine that's probably Meade or Owensboro Catholic who will be playing the nightcap here today. And it misses high, and the count is 3-0. It appears that's Meade County's bus rolling in. Not sure if it picks up on our camera or not. Out in straightaway center field. Let's see if the green light is given. Timeout called. And Davis is going to go through this another time. In fact, Owensboro Catholic is already here. I can see them beyond left field. The 3-0. Right down Broadway for a called strike. That's why I'm almost fine as a coach sometimes giving the green light on 3-0, because a lot of times you see that pitch right down the middle. Trust your hitter. Most coaches don't believe in that, though. 3-1. Davis pops it. Hits the net and smacks right down. So the count will go full, 1 down, bottom of 4. Norris has fought back after throwing 3 straight out of the zone. Davis swings, fly ball, left field foul. And there's a fan of some team. He was running after it from the get-go. He was trying to make the play on the fly, going into some taller grass, down out beyond the bullpens, down that third base line. We do the 3-2 another time. Norris versus Davis. Davis fouls it off behind the dish. And very luckily, in front of us there's a Powerade bottle and some barbecue nachos. And luckily that time it hit the Powerade bottle and not the barbecue nachos, because your director for today's broadcast would have been wearing barbecue nachos. And he very smartly puts it now on the ground. The 3-2 is crushed foul. Very smartly doesn't want to wear the barbecue nachos on himself, especially with a white shirt. 3-2 pitch, 1 down here at the bottom of 4. Norris checks the wrist. Davis swings and again hits it foul. She's crushing it. She's just out in front of Norris. I think if you're Julie Norris now, I think this is where you drop in that little changeup. Davis is out in front every single time. The full count. It is low, and a walk reaching base is Davis. And it'll now be Avery Carver to hit for Muhlenberg County. Carver, the catcher, 0 for 1 in the game. The sophomore, 4.11 average, 5 homers, 7 doubles, 2 triples, 32 RBIs entering the game. Trying to get the run back that they lost in the third. Carver fouls it off. It's 0-1. And count will go to 0-2 here. Kuiper hit off of her, and Randy Chapman, the umpire, is going to walk out and hand this to Julie Norris himself to give Kuiper a couple of extra seconds. Now, the one thing I know about being, the voice of Grayson County sports for Annie, seeing her play a lot of games, there's not many tougher kids out there than Annie Kuiper. I mean, just tougher than nails behind the dish. And I don't think there's any scenario she'd come out of this game. The 0-2. Right back up the middle, caught by Norris. She'll turn around. That's a double play, and that is the inning. Another line drive, bad luck double play from Muhlenberg County. We're through 4 full. 1-0, Edmonton leads. This is the Owensboro Health-sponsored 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Kaylee Sanders leads off for Edmonson County. She's 1 for 1 in the game, had a pop-up single and a sacrifice so far today. Edmonson County has the 1-0 advantage. Called strike on the outside corner. Ava Carter, the starting pitcher for Muhlenberg County, has gone 4+, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks. The 0-2 is popped right side out of play. Carver outside, it misses. Just a little bit on that outside corner. We've got some barking coming from the Edmonson County dugout. I'm not particularly sure if there's a reason for it, but the Lady Cats are barking at their teammate Kaylee Sanders. 1-2, Sanders swings and misses. That's out number 1 here in the 5th inning. Callie Webb, the shortstop, steps into the box. She's 0 for 2. She struck out and flown out to center here today. Outside for ball 1 to Callie Webb, the shortstop, one of the top players, also on their basketball team. Really good athlete for the Lady Cats. Called strike on the outside corner. Webb was a 3-point specialist for that Edmonson County team. High for ball 2. As the 2-1 pitch is outside, and it is 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, top of 5. Check swing, did she go? She did, it's called at the plate. And the count goes full. 3-2. 1 down here in this 5th inning. And it's fouled behind the dish. And we do it again. 3-2, outside. And a walk to Callie Webb. Julie Norris steps in. Julie Norris swings and misses at the first pitch. Norris in the game is 0 for 0. She's walked twice against Carver. Watches it outside for ball one, moving the count here to 1-1. Swing and a miss. The count goes 1-2 against Julie Norris, the starting pitcher. Looks down to her head coach, Alex Jane Massey. The ball goes low and evens us up here at 2-2. The break even is popped and rolls all the way around the plate. Here comes the pitch from Carver. In the dirt, good stop, but the runner is off and running. The throw down to second. It's not a great throw, and a head-first slide for Webb. If Carver would have been able to get a better throw, it could have been a play. Webb maybe hesitated a little bit. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, one down to Julie Norris. It's popped off, and we've had a lot of plays where it hits off the poles and goes different ways. That time it hit off the pole and went shooting down the right field line. Norris. Fly ball, right field. Smith has it read. She has it grabbed. Webb thought about tagging and very smartly does not decide to because that was a dart of a throw by Smith. Michaela Hogg, 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice and flew out in foul territory. And the first pitch is outside. As Hogg trying to knock in Webb, who stands at second, trying to get some insurance runs in this fifth inning of play. It's been a great game so far between Edmonson County and Muhlenberg County. Outside, just misses on that outside corner. And we go to 2-1. Swing and a miss, goes up top. Moving the count here to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1-0 Edmonson County lead. They got it on the hit by pitch. And that is sent off to the right side. The break even. Outside it goes, and it is a 3-ball, 2-strike pitch. The runner stands on second base, Callie Webb. 3-2 is again fouled off. A ton of foul balls making this at bat extend. Ava Carver at 92 pitches. This will be her 28th in the inning. Ball bounces in the dirt, and that will be a walk. And runners will be on first and second for Jolie Vincent. Vincent was hit by pitch, and her last at bat that plated our only run of the game. She is also singled. Vincent is the second baseman, the freshman. Can she come away with another big RBI to add to the 1-0 lead, and she fouls it. 2 down in the inning. Runners on first and second. Ground ball. Shortstop, no. Fires across. Gets by 2 steps. That is the inning. Edmonson threatens again, but no runs cross to the plate. It's a 1-0 pitcher's duel in Litchfield. We head to the bottom of 5. It's 1-0 Edmonson. This is the Owensboro Health-sponsored 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Sophia Wilkins leads off the bottom of the 5th inning for Muhlenberg County, and the first pitch from Julie Norris is high for ball number 1. Sam Gormley here with you on the call this evening from Grayson County High School. Butler County and Davis County have already punched their tickets to the 3rd Region semifinals. Will Edmonson County hang on to their 1-0 advantage, or will it be the Lady Mustangs to come back and send themselves into that 3rd Region semifinal against either Owensboro Catholic or Meade County? 1-1. Change-up swinging over top of it is Sophia Wilkins. North's been very efficient. She's only at 61 pitches now here in this 4th inning of play. Popped straight up, and it will go into foul territory. One-two pitch, outside. Wilkins 0 for 1. She popped out in foul territory in her first plate appearance. Huge chance here. Muhlenberg County trying to get back a run. 2-2, slow ground ball to Sanders at 3rd, throwing across the stretch by Hogg, and that's out number 1. Macy Cotton steps into the box, the first baseman. She singled to left field in her alone plate appearance against Julie Norris. Norris's pitching line right now, 4 1/3 inning, 2 hits, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. She's been superb here in the biggest game of the season to date. And it's fouled. It's kind of interesting how this draw lined up, is that it's the 9th versus the 11th and the 10th versus the 12th in both games today, as it doesn't always line up that way. And in fact, in baseball, it didn't line up that way at all. The 0-1 is popped off right side. The first baseman Hogg gives chase, but not going to get there. The 0-2 coming with 1 down here in the 5th. Fouled, almost taking out her teammate in the batter's box, as Wilkins had to do a little move and a jig, Taylor Wilkins, to get out of the way of it. The 0-2 pitch coming here in the bottom of the 5th inning is a fly ball, well foul. Couple new softballs coming in. Let's see, it looked like Grayson County's Kayla Tubb, who's been working the water tank. She had a couple extra softballs she just sent through the net to give to Randy Chapman. The 0-2. One down in the bottom of the fifth. Cotton fouls it again down the third base line. Hopefully nobody's standing over that way, because that's usually people will kind of move towards that gate. 0-2 pitch. Again. From Cotton to Norris. Is outside for ball one. That was in the opposing batter's box, but a good pitch. Again, ground ball, base hit right field. Finding the hole on the right side is Macy Cotton. And Muhlenberg County has a runner on base here in this bottom of the fifth inning. And you look at the line score in this game, Edmonson County 1 run on 3 hits and no errors. Muhlenberg County no runs on 3 hits and 1 error. It's been a quick moving game and a pitcher's duel between Carver and Norris. Taylor Wilkins, 0 for 1 in the game. Swings and misses outside. Wilkins in her first plate appearance lined out in a double play. One of those bad luck double plays. Muhlenberg's had a couple of them in this game. Shows bunt, lays it down, but it is well foul. About 5:30 will be our final game of the day between Owensboro Catholic and Meade County. Norris delivering the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Taylor Wilkins. And now be Ava Carver, the hitter. She grounded out to her counterpart, Julie Norris, in her first plate appearance. In fact, that was the one that, if you remember, it hit off of Norris, went to the shortstop Webb, and Webb was able to recover and make the play to get Carver out. Swing and a miss by Ava Carver. Norris making sure she takes her time. The runner Cotton stands at first. Fly ball, left center field. Wilson comes in, calls it off, and is able to keep the ball in the glove and make the play for out number 3. We're through 5 full. It is still 1-0 between the Lady Cats and the Lady Mustangs. We head to inning number 6. This is the Owensboro Health 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. These two teams played back on April the 22nd, and it was Muhlenberg County that won the game 7-2 in 6 innings. We are in inning number 6 right now, and it is only 1-0 as Alyssa Doyle leads off. First pitch from Ava Carver is a swing. And actually, no, we have a new pitcher out there for Muhlenberg County, as it is Davis that is into the game. I'm not sure when that change might have been made, but I was just noticed it. So the new pitcher is Davis out in the circle. And that misses for ball 1. We're just going to assume for right now that Carver has moved into left field, I believe. That is a change. Not sure when that change happened, but I'm just now noticing it, that Josie Davis is the new pitcher. 15 games, 11 starts, 6-6 record. And a little blooper right back up the middle for a base hit for Alyssa Doyle, her first hit of the game. Neither team hitting the ball hard. They're just finding these little bloopers in the open spots in the grass. Davis, though, a record of 6-6 with 1 save, 3.28 ERA, 43 strikeouts, and 27 walks. Brooklyn Wilson, the left fielder, struck out looking and reached on a fielder's choice. She shows bunt, lays it down that third base line, and a smart play by Phillips. She lets it go foul and immediately picks it up. And it's smart, too, that she picked it up when it went foul immediately, because if that ball rolls back fair, it's fair ball. The barking has picked back up in the Edmonson County dugout. 0-1, inside, misses. The Owensboro Catholic has started to warm up over on the Grayson County soccer field beyond us, wearing the yellow tops, the green pants. You'll be able to watch that game at the conclusion of this one. Outside, backside pick. Doyle is safe. Almost caught napping down at first. It was a close play, but it looks like Doyle did get in ahead of the tag. Two-one, ground ball foul. Every pitch in this game is going to mean something. You can feel the tension. The break even with nobody out. Wilson swings and misses. She's down on strikes. Addie Childress comes in. Childress is 0 for 2. She's lined out to first and grounded out to third. Rolling the sleeves up. She's going with suns out, guns out. The 8th grader Addie Childress. First pitch she sees is low for ball 1. Doyle is the runner on first base. Edmonson has the 1-0 advantage in the 6th inning. And it is a great ball game. Shows bunt, lays it down, the play at first. Childress is out. Doyle will be safe at second on the sacrifice bunt. It's a very interesting decision. If you've ever watched a K105 broadcast, you know I am not a fan of the bunt. But it also gives Annie Kuiper, your best bat, a chance to knock in the run. Kuiper, .484 average, and she swings, flies one to center field, long run for Wilkins, and she makes the play for the final out of the inning. Edmonson threatens again, but we head to the bottom of 6. It's still 1-0. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament brought to you by Owensboro Health on K105. Abigail Skaggs leads off for Muhlenberg County, bottom of 6th inning. She's 0 for 1. This is a 1-0 softball game. Julie Norris out for another inning of work, and she fouls it behind the dish. And the Powerade bottle goes flying one more time today. Maybe our director will have learned his lesson to keep it on the ground. I don't know. Or even use the cup holder that is in the chair he's sitting in. The 0-1 is popped off and fouled. It's an 0-2 count now. The 0-2 pitch coming here in the bottom of the 6th inning to Abigail Skaggs. Ball misses low. Skaggs, the designated player, watches the pitch from Norris and pops it again behind the dish. And I always like it when it goes straight up into the air. Catchers, it's so difficult for them to see it. And that time, Kuiper was kind of got up and it dropped right in front of her. It's not like she could have made a play on it anyway since it hit the net. Norris's 81st pitch of the game is a fly ball left field. Wilson has it read. Wilson's got it grabbed. And that is out number 1 here of the 6th inning. Jocelyn No flips back to the top of the order. No had a bloop single up the middle and is popped out to the first baseman in the game so far today. Muhlenberg County trails 1-0 in the 6th inning. Ball misses low. Called strike at the knees to Jocelyn No. It is a 1-1 game here in this 3rd region quarterfinal matchup. Winner will play the winner of Catholic and Meade on Tuesday evening, the late game. 1-1 is ripped back up the middle by No. Bobbled by the center fielder Doyle. No's going to take advantage. She's digging for 2. Backside slide in there is No. The single in the air puts a runner in scoring position in this bottom of the 6th inning for the Lady Mustangs. J.C. Phillips, the second baseman. She struck out swinging twice in the game. Some life has been given to that Muhlenberg County dugout for really the first time in quite a few innings. Popped off. That one ends up hitting off the back of Randy Chapman, the umpire. Every pitch matters. J.C. Phillips, the hitter. She struck out twice against Norris today. And she fouls it behind the dish there. I was ready that time. That one came right back to me. Again, very thankful that that net is a thing. 0-2. Phillips has struck out twice. Can Norris get her for a 3rd time? No stands at second. 1 down. Way outside. No is off and running. The throw. The slide. Safe. A massive risk by Autumn Wilkins, sending the runner. Now a runner, the tying run stands just 60 feet away. The 1-2 is inside, bounces away, and it hits her. Alex Jane Massey, the head coach for Edmonson County, trying to plead the case that she got into it. But as a reminder, you get the entire batter's box. Now, I couldn't really see if it was one of those chicken wings, but the whole thing of you have to get out of the way is a myth in the game. You have the right as the hitter to the batter's box. Josie Davis, now the pitcher, comes in. She has walked and flown out to left field. That fly out to left field would be perfect. And Edmonson County right now has a meeting on the mound, in the circle rather. Not a single coach was out there. It was all Sanders, Webb, Vincent, Hogg, Kuiper. Runners on the corners. The tying run stands just 60 feet away. The go-ahead stands on first. Pitch to Davis is fouled behind the plates. Huge pitches here. Muhlenberg County is really not threatened at all in the game. Jocelyn knows risky take of third has made it to where a wild pitch could cross her. The 0-1 is a swing and a miss. Davis entered the game with a pair of homers, 10 doubles, 21 RBIs. Can she get RBI number 22 and tie the game up in the bottom of the 6th? Davis watches it inside, it just misses. We'll do it again. Davis inside, it hits her. The bases are loaded for Muhlenberg County with 1 out in the 6th for the catcher, Avery Carver. Carver, a .318 average, 2 homers, 2 doubles, a triple, and 11 RBIs, and we're going to have a mound visit. The Edmonson County coaches are going to come out and they're going to talk to their entire team. 1 down here in the 6th. If you just joined us, it's been a back-and-forth game. Edmonson County scored a run in the top of the 3rd inning when the bases were loaded and a hit-by-pitch came in. Other than that, it's been a pitcher's duel. This is the first time that Muhlenberg has really made Julie Norris work in the circle this evening. So we want to invite you to make sure you subscribe to the K105 YouTube channel as well. And you stay locked in for all of the games this week. But also, for both these teams, anytime they play Grayson County, we'll be sure to have the coverage for you. Bottom of the 6th inning, Avery Carver. The tying run is at 3rd. The go-ahead run is at 2nd. Carver watches first pitch just a little high from Julie Norris. Deep breath out in the circle for Julie Norris. Looks at the wrist. Now comes with a 1-0. Low, fly ball right field. Childress comes in. She's not going to get there. 1 run will score. They're going to hold the 2nd run as it's a bang-bang play at home, but in there safe is no, and our game is now knotted up at 1-1. Sophia Wilkins comes in. She's 0 for 2, flew out in foul territory and grounded out to 3rd. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Wilkins takes the helmet off, readjusts it, makes sure she's got her head on straight. Phillips at 3rd, Davis at 2nd, Carver at 1st. Wilkins swings, popped up in the infield. That should be an infield fly, and it is. It's an infield fly. It's dropped, and it shouldn't matter because it was called an infield fly. They're going to have to talk this over because it was an infield fly, which should blow the play dead. So they are going to say 3 outs. Muhlenberg County should not have gone home. Since it was called an infield fly, the play is blown dead, and Muhlenberg theoretically was trying to tag up then on the play. So that is the final out of the inning. We're through 6 full. We're all knotted up at 1. It's a brand new ball game headed to the final frame. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. The 7th inning we had here at Grayson County High School. It is Edmonson County 1, Muhlenberg County 1. Josie Davis out to pitch against Kaylee Ann Sanders. Sanders 1 for 2. She struck out in her last plate appearance. The first pitch she sees is outside for ball 1. Sanders has also sacrificed and had a little bloop single to the right side. It's been a great softball game. Best game of the day by far. And there's another little blooper over to the left side, caught by the shortstop, no, for out number 1. Callie Webb, 0 for 2. She walked in her last plate appearances, struck out and flown out. Fly ball hit back at a deep right field. Smith going back. She's looking up. It is off the wall. It is a fair ball. Smith goes into second. She's digging for third. The relay throw. The throw in. Smith and Webb has it in there with the triple for Edmonson County with 1 down. Biggest hit of the game. And it is off the bat of Callie Webb. Julie Norris, the pitcher, now steps into the box, trying to look for the go-ahead run here in the top of the 7th inning. Julie Norris, 0 for 1. She flew out to right in her last plate appearance. Does Edmonson County consider, a safety squeeze, trying to get the runner Webb home? Pitch, Norris shows bunt, lays it down. There is going to be a play at home. The flip, the tag, she is out! And honestly, that was the right call. We're right there on top of it. Alex Jane Massey trying to plead her case. The safety squeeze does not work. Remains 1-1. Norris obviously safe at first. The courtesy runner does trot out. Kylie Williams will run for Norris. Josie Davis, the hitter. 2 down in the inning. Or Josie Davis, rather, the pitcher. Michaela Hogg, the hitter for Edmonton. She's 0 for 2. She's walked, flew out in foul territory, and reached on a fielder's choice. The 0-1, a swing and a miss. Muhlenberg trying to get out of the jam and try and send them to a moment where they could win it via the walk-off. Timeout called. Hogg steps out of the box. Hogg, the junior, recollects herself. Misses outside. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, it misses, and the count goes even at 2-2. Josie Davis winds and pitches, swing and a miss. That is the inning. Muhlenberg County can win it as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It is 1-1 between Edmonson and Muhlenberg. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament brought to you by Owensboro Health on K105. The bottom of the seventh inning we had it is 1-1 between Muhlenberg County and Edmonson County. Macy Cotton will lead off for the Lady Mustangs. She singled twice in the game. She's 2 for 2. Edmonson County had the runner thrown out at the plate. They've had a pair of them thrown out at the plate today. Inside it misses for ball 1. It'll be Cotton, Wilkins, Carver to hit here in this inning. What has been the best game of the tournament so far. And there's a pop-off left side. Sanders, the third baseman, has it snagged in foul territory. And that is out number 1 here of this seventh inning of play. Taylor Wilkins comes in. She's been out in the double play and struck out swinging today. Autumn Wilkins, the head coach for Muhlenberg County, yells down, shows bunt, lays it down, it is foul. Taylor Wilkins, the sophomore. You've got 3 seniors on this team. 0-1, swing and a miss at the pitch high. That was pitch number 100 of the game for Julie Norris. As a reminder, if you watch baseball as well, there is no pitch count rule in softball. Since it's a different arm angle and such, Julie Norris could be out here for the rest of the evening and she can throw as many pitches as she'd like. The 0-2 is outside. So there is no rule on that. Obviously, I mean, Edmonson County has only had one other pitcher pitch, and it was Kylie Williams, the 8th grader. She allowed 17 runs in 1 start to Owensboro. It's the only game and the only innings that Julie Norris hasn't pitched. She's been the workhorse. 1-2 is ripped up the middle. Doyle has it, and over her head. It goes right over the head of the center fielder, Doyle. Going into second base, standing up, is Taylor Wilkins, and the winning run is now in center field and at second base. Ava Carver will try to send the Lady Mustangs home happy and advance them on to the third region semifinals. Julie Norris, the pitcher. It's popped behind the dish. We got started a little over an hour and a half ago. Edmonson scored 1 in the 3rd. Muhlenberg added 1 in the 6th. Ava Carver trying to win it. It is low. These two teams played back on April the 22nd at Muhlenberg County, and it was Muhlenberg County who picked up the 7-2 win. This has been very close. They played in the region tournament back in 2013. 10 years ago, it was Edmonson that won 2-1. Could we have another 2-1 final score in this afternoon's game? If you're Muhlenberg County, that's exactly what you want to see. 1-2 pitch coming, 1 out, bottom of 7. Norris versus Carver. Carver watches the pitch inside. Kuiper stays in front of it. That'll even up the count. Norris pitches, Carver, pop fly left side, Sanders has it, red going back, has it made. That is the second out of this 7th inning. Autumn Wilkins, who's coaching third, the head coach from Muhlenberg County, was wanting Wilkins to tag up. Abigail Skaggs, 0 for 2. The junior will have a chance to be the hero herself. And she pops it up, and it is out of play. The excitement on both of these fan bases. Can Julie Norris work out of the jam? The 0-1 is a fly ball hit back into left field. Wilson actually is coming in. She will make the catch. Free softball coming up in Litchfield between Muhlenberg County and Edmonson County. This is the third region softball tournament on K105. This game has lived up to the hype. It is a 1-1 game. We start the 8th inning. Jolie Vincent will lead off for Edmonson County. She is 1 for 2 in the game. She's been hit by a pitch and singled. And she fouls it off. Josie Davis is the pitcher for Muhlenberg County. She's in for her third inning of work. She's gone 2 innings, 2 hits, struck out 2 in the game. Fouled off, smacks off the Muhlenberg County dugout, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. This game got started back about an hour and 37 minutes ago. The 0-2 called, strike 3 on the outside corner. Alyssa Doyle comes in. She's flown out the second, reached on a fielder's choice and singled into center. And there's a called strike at the knees to Doyle. Doyle misplayed the ball in center field in the last inning. She gets a chance to make up for it here. Didn't end up coming to hurt them. Ground ball foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down in the 8th. Looking in for the sign, Davis. Comes in, the pitch is low, good snag behind the dish by Carver. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Outside it goes to even us up at 2-2. Pitch fouled by Doyle. She's keeping the bat alive. Game number 3 of the day. Davis County picked up the run rule victory in game 1. Butler County run ruled in game 2. This one's been anything but that. The break even to Doyle is low and in the dirt. And that hits the catcher Carver on the bounce, and she is going down in a heap. And hopefully she is okay as the training staff is coming out. And the Muhlenberg County team is talking with him as they corral around their catcher, Avery Carver. She goes down in a heap. I think that ball came up and hit her in the neck. Hopefully she's okay. It's the last thing you want to see, a talented young player. Grayson County's trainer, Scott Ballman, is down beyond left field. He's trying to get himself in. He's going to make the long run down the third base line, and as he's making the run, it appears that Carver is okay. I made the comment earlier in the game that to be a catcher, you have to be incredibly tough. Annie Kuiper had a play earlier, the Edmonson County catcher, where she's kind of shaking her hand. It's a different breed to play catcher. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Alyssa Doyle, the hitter, Josie Davis, the pitcher. Swing and a miss. Doyle down on strikes. And that's the second out of the inning. Brooklyn Wilson. She struck out twice and reached on a fielder's choice. 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss on the pitch outside. Davis peppering that outside part of the zone, the senior. She's trying to make sure that this is not her final game played in a Muhlenberg County jersey. 0-1, called strike on the outside corner. And it's an 0-2 count. Pitch outside, swing and a miss, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of 8. It's 1-1 between Muhlenberg and Edmonson. This is the Owensboro Health 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. The best game of the day continues to the bottom of the 8th inning. Jocelyn No leads off for Muhlenberg. It's the top of the order. No is 2 for 3. She singled twice and popped out to the first baseman, Hogg. Julie Norris in for this inning of work, trying to make sure we go to a 9th, and No fouls it down the third base line. It's been a phenomenal softball game. We still got one more that on paper was maybe going to be the best of the day, but it's going to be hard to top this one. No fouls it off, and Norris is ahead at 0 balls and 2 strikes. Norris spins the ball in her right hand. Now comes with the 0-2, and it's popped out of play. And we go another pitch. No one out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It is 1-1 between Edmonson County and Muhlenberg County. Winner faces the winner of Catholic and Meade on Tuesday. No again fouls it off. The foul balls add up on both sides. I can't say we probably will be getting closer to that last game being delayed just a little bit. No swings, rips, foul. Our third base umpire, I think his name is Duncan. I can't remember his last name. He had to kind of move the hip out of the way to make sure he didn't get hit. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, bottom of the 8th inning. 1-1 game. Fly ball left field. Wilson goes back. It's over her head, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Going into second is No, standing up, and the winning run stands at second for Muhlenberg County. J.C. Phillips has struck out twice and has been hit by a pitch. The chance to send the Lady Mustangs home happy. The third baseman. The junior looks in on Norris. Pitch, she shows bunt, and it's caught by Kuiper. The throw down to second, nobody is there. No thought about advancing to third, but Doyle was backing the play up. What a play by Annie Kuiper behind the dish. Josie Davis, 0 for 1. She's walked and been hit by a pitch in her last 2 plate appearances. First pitch is a strike, calling in, or a ball rather, the slide in by No, and she is safe. Again, another steal of third for Muhlenberg County. The winning run is now 60 feet away. The 1-0 pitch. Josie Davis, a sacrifice fly would win the game, and it's high for ball one. The infield starts to shade in for Edmonson, and I'd bring them in even more if I'm them. That runner at third base is the one that matters more than anything, because your season relies on whether that runner crosses the plate or not. 2-0 to Davis is high, ball three. Jocelyn No stands at third. Davis, the hitter. Fouled off behind the play. They give her the 3-0 green light. And Davis fouls it off. Standing in the on-deck circle is Carver. Avery Carver, who just was checked out for a potential injury just a few moments ago. The 3-1 coming. Runner on third base is the winning run. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. You can feel the tension in this game. Norris, long look at the wristband. The 3-2 pitch. Davis crushes it, but it is well fouled. It's one of the longest hit balls that we've had all day, but it was foul. Julie Norris versus Josie Davis. Jocelyn No, the winning run, stands at third base. The wind in the pitch is fouled off the mask of the catcher, Kuiper. And Josie Davis said something that caused everyone to start laughing. I couldn't hear what it was. Didn't pick up through the noise-canceling headphones. Here we come, 3-2, one more time. Davis swings and fouls it down the line, and well foul. And one of the things Edmonson County wants to keep in mind, if there's a foul ball down one of the lines, let it go foul. Don't make a play on it, because that allows for the sacrifice. Davis, swing and a miss. And there's 2 outs in the inning. Avery Carver. She's 1 for 3. She struck out, been out in a double play, and singled into right field. No, the winning run stands at third base. Carver swings and fouls it. Carver in the last half inning took a foul ball that appeared to hit her maybe in the neck. She went down in a heap. Her coaching staff and her teammates surrounded her. She brushed him off and said, "I'm good." Can she show she's real good right now with a base hit in the winning run to cross the plate? 0-1 outside, ball one. It's a good pitch by Julie Norris. She just got that a little bit high and outside. You can see both fan bases on edge here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Outside again. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. No stands on third as the winning run. 1-1 game, bottom of the 8th. Carver pops it behind the dish. And that'll even up the count here at 2-2. Julie Norris, next pitch will be pitch number 130 of the game. The break even. Avery Carver, the hitter. Norris, the pitcher. No, the runner. Carver, pop fly in the infield, coming in, making the play is Hogg. And Muhlenberg County strands the runner on third base. We head to the 9th inning. More free softball continues in Litchfield as it is Edmonson 1, Muhlenberg 1. This is 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Addie Childress leads off for Edmonson County in the 9th inning of play. 1-1 is the score. And the first pitch is a called strike on the outside corner from Josie Davis to Addie Childress. Muhlenberg County in the last half inning stranded the winning run on third base. Popped off, and the count goes to 0-2. O2 is outside. Been a phenomenal softball game here today. We still got one more that will happen. High, and the count will go even at 2-2. Addie Childress 0 for 2. She sacrificed, grounded out, and lined out to first. Sam Gormley here with you on the call in this 9th inning of play, and it's outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in this 9th inning. Can a leadoff runner reach base for Edmonson County? Slow ground ball to third. Picked up by Phillips. Throws across and out at first base is Childress. 5-3 on the putout. Annie Kuiper, her 5th plate appearance of the game. She's 1 for 4. Reached on an error, single to left, grounded out to third, and flown out to center. Kuiper, another one of these seniors, trying to make sure this is not her last game as an Edmonson County player. It's right back up the middle, off the pitcher. No, recovers, no, throws, and it is a bad throw. The runner is safe regardless. Kuiper's got plus speed, hustling down the line. And Edmonson County's go-ahead run is now on first base here in the 9th inning. Kaylee Ann Sanders, 1 for 3. Popped out to the shortstop in her last plate appearance, had a single on a little blooper over the head. Ball is high. Infield is in, especially on the corners. They're expecting a bunt. Phillips is way in at third. 1-0, shows bunt, pulls back, does Sanders, and it is 2-0. The 2-0. High again, 3 straight out of the zone. Especially when Sanders is more than likely trying to bunt. 3-0 pitch coming. Annie Kuiper stands at first base. Pitch is ball 4. Outside, 4 straight out of the zone. Callie Webb steps into the box. In her last at-bat, Callie Webb tripled off the wall in right field and then was thrown out at the plate in the next at-bat on a safety squeeze attempt. Can Webb, the senior, come away with a heroic hit for the Lady Cats? Called strike on the outside corner. Popped off and it goes foul. So it's no balls, 2 strikes. Standing in the on-deck circle is Julie Norris, the pitcher for Edmonson County. Kuiper stands on second, Sanders on first, top of the 9th. It's blooped into right center field. It's going to drop. They're going to wave around Kuiper. The throw comes in. It will not be in time. Edmonson County takes a 2-1 lead in the 9th inning. Callie Webb puts it in. The Lady Cat faithful come to their feet to our right. In the circle. They all come in to discuss. This is a players-only meeting in the circle. Julie Norris comes in, runners on the corners. Already one run has crossed the plate for Edmonson County. Called strike, faking the throwdown. It'll be defensive indifference that'll allow for Kelly Webb to get second. Julie Norris, the hitter, 0-1. Edmonson has the 2-1 lead here in this 9th inning of play. Ball in, gets away. The runner Sanders is coming home. The throw not in time. Bounced away. Another runner's coming home. Webb is in as well. Edmonson County leads 4-1 here in the 9th inning. The error allows for Webb to cross. 4-1 Edmonson in the 9th inning. Norris now has no one on the base pass. She pokes one right side, and it is a foul ball. The umpire, Brian Jones, was right on top of it. He was running towards the ball as well. No one had a better vantage point of whether it's fair or foul than Brian Jones. Called strike at the knees, and Norris is down on strikes. And I don't think she knew it, and she realized it at the last second that she strikes out. Michaela Hogg, 0 for 3 in the game. Called strike on the inside corner to Hogg. Edmonson has scored 3 runs in this 9th inning, swing and a miss. And it goes 0-2 for Muhlenberg County in the 9th. They will have 5, 6, 7 in the order. Ground ball back up the middle. Michaela Hogg, a base hit. The bats have awoken for Edmonson County in this inning. And Jolie Vincent comes into the box. She's 1 for 3. Called strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 coming here. Is ripped up the middle, caught by Davis, the pitcher. What a reaction by Davis, but Edmonson County comes away with 3 runs on 3 hits and an error. We head to the bottom of 9. Muhlenberg needs 3 to send us to a 10th. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Edmonson County leads 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Sophia Wilkins will lead off. The Lady Mustangs will need at least 3 to extend the game. Wilkins, first pitch swinging, fouls it off to the right side. Wilkins is 0 for 3 in the game. As flat popped out in foul territory, been out on an infield fly and grounded out. 0-1. Low and inside, and the count will go to 1-1. Edmonson County added 3 runs in the top half of the 9th inning. Trying to punch their ticket into the region semifinals. 1-1, misses inside. Two-one pitch coming. Julie Norris to Sophia Wilkins. It's inside, and Norris is behind the count at 3-1. Got to imagine Julie Norris. She's at 134 pitches. Is fatigue potentially going to set in for the sophomore? 3-1 is a fly ball back into deep left center field. Wilson's going back, looking up. It's off her glove. Going in head first into the wall and getting in, standing up with a leadoff double is Sophia Wilkins. The Lady Mustangs have some life. Macy Cotton, 2 for 3. She singled to right, singled to left, and popped out in foul territory. Norris to Cotton. Into left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner, Wilkins, at third. There will be runners on the corners with nobody else. And the tying run now comes to the plate via the bat of Taylor Wilkins. Wilkins doubled over the head of the center fielder, Alyssa Doyle, in her last at-bat. 1 for 3 in the game is Taylor Wilkins. Outfield playing back. First pitch is fouled off behind the dish. Oh, 1. Nobody out in the bottom of the 9th inning. A phenomenal game this evening here in Litchfield. Norris winds and fires the 0-1 to Wilkins. It's ripped into right field. Childress comes in, diving play, can't make it. It gets past her and rolls all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. They're going to wave around a second run. Here comes Cotton digging for home, and now another runner as Wilkins almost was going all the way through as well as the ball got through, but a triple for Taylor Wilkins has made it a 1-run game with nobody out in the 9th. Ava Carver, the left fielder, will have a chance to tie it. She's 0 for 3 in the game. What a softball game. Fly ball down the left field line. Wilson has it read. She has it grabbed. Coming in and tagging to score is Wilkins. And we are tied up at 4 here in the 9th inning. And here's the thing. If you're Wilson, that ball was caught in foul territory. She should have let it drop. Let me explain why. Yes, you would have gotten the out, but the runner means a lot too. I don't know. It's a tough play, tough decision, and to make it in a split second too for a fielder. Skaggs to hit. She swings and misses. We are all tied up at 4 here in the 9th inning. Wow. That's all I got to say. For us, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it might have been this game, might have been a game before. Grayson County's not in it. We have no rooting interest in this at all, so we're just along for the ride. And for you watching with us at home, you've gotten your money's worth, even though clearly you didn't pay anything for it. But it has been a great game. For those that came out here on a beautiful Sunday for softball, they have more than gotten their money's worth. The 0-2, high. We could head to a 10th inning. One, 2 from Norris is popped off out of play again. Going up against Abigail Skaggs. Muhlenberg County has tied this game up after Edmonson County jumped out to the 4-1 advantage in the top half of this inning. Norris, the 1-2. Misses just a tad high. The break even coming against Abigail Skaggs. The pitch is ripped into left center field. Long run for Wilson. She's got it, though, for out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Jocelyn No back to the top of the order. She is 3 for 4. Singled twice and doubled in her last plate appearance. No, the 8th grader, does have 2 home runs on the season. Could she come away as the hero and send the fans home happy if you're wearing baby blue? First pitch is a changeup in there for a strike against No. Julie Norris trying to shut the door here. Coming with the 0-1. Ground ball, it is fair down the third base line. Sanders throws, high throw, not in time. Sanders' throw brings Hogg off the bag. Hustling down the line is No. That'll go with an E5 on the play. J.C. Phillips. She's popped out, struck out twice, and been hit by a pitch. The winning run stands at first base for Muhlenberg County. Popped up, out of play. Jocelyn No was running on the play. She already has a couple of steals in this game. No balls, 1 strike. No, the winning run stands at first. Pitch is a fly ball, out of play. It will go, and the count is no balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 9th inning we are. It has been a marvelous softball game. If you've missed any of it, be one that you definitely want to go back and watch. The 0-2 coming against J.C. Phillips from Julie Norris. The line in the pitch is ripped foul. Another one that hugs the line. The game continues. This is the first extra innings game since the 2018 tournament. Muhlenberg County was involved in that one that went 9 innings as well. Outside swing and a miss. We head to the 10th. Both teams score 3 runs. Free softball continues. It is 4-4. This is the Owensboro Health 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. The 10th inning is where we are here in Grayson County High School. It's the longest game now here. We're going to have to continue to look through the record books. The previous long was in 2018. Alyssa Doyle, first pitch, swinging, pops it off to Sophia Wilkins. And that is out number 1 here of this 10th inning. It was 1-0 Edmonson County through the first 5.5 innings. Muhlenberg County tied the game up in the bottom of the 6th inning. And then it was 0-0-0-0, and then in the 9th, both teams score 3 runs apiece. Outside for ball 1 to the hitter, Brooklyn Wilson. 1-1 count after the ball is fouled off by Brooklyn Wilson. Wilson pops it off. This has been, I think I'm safe to say, maybe the best softball game I've seen in quite a long time. 1-2. Outside, it misses just a little bit low to Brooklyn Wilson. That'll even up the count here at 2. 10th inning we head. Owensboro Catholic and Meade County are still a follow, and just getting enough of it to foul it off is Brooklyn Wilson. Doing some quick math. There have been a little over 300 pitches thrown in the game. Goes outside. 3-2. Count, 1 down, top of 10. Josie Davis, the senior pitcher, in the circle from Muhlenberg County. Ripped down the third baseline, over the head of Phillips. Hard turn, digging for second, the throw, the tag, she is out. Brooklyn Wilson was going to the entire time, and I'm not entirely sure why. She's out trying to stretch it in. It goes 7-6-4 on the putout. Addie Childress, 0 for 3. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss. This is the longest tournament game since 2011 when Butler County and Meade County went 11 innings. 2010. It's the longest game in 13 years in a region tournament. It is low, and the count goes to 1-1. High, it pops, it is 2-1. The line scores right now, Edmonson 4 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Muhlenberg County 4 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. I mean, it's been amazing on how identical this game has gone. The 2-1 coming to Addie Childress. Swing and a miss, and the count goes even at 2-2. For Muhlenberg County, it'll be 3-4-5 in the 10th. Called strike 3. That is the inning. Edmonson County gets 1 hit, nothing more. We head to the bottom of 10. It's 4-4. Muhlenberg County and Edmonson County. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Bottom of the 10th inning, we head. Josie Davis leads. Fly ball left field. It is foul. Josie Davis, when that came off the bat at first, for that very split second, I thought that might be it. Julie Norris, the pitcher for Edmonson County. 4-4 is the game here in the bottom of the 10th inning. The 0-1 coming in is ripped up the middle, over the top of that glove of Callie Webb, and the leadoff runner reaches base, Josie Davis. Avery Carver, the catcher, 1 for 4. She singled to right, has popped out to the first baseman. She's also struck out swinging in the game. And pitch misses for ball 1 to Avery Carver. It's been just about as good as a game. Right now, from what we've been able to see through records that we have, only 2 games have gone longer than this in the history of the 3rd Region Softball Tournament, dating back to what we have on the KHSAA website. There's a called strike on the outside corner, which I think goes back to about the 2003 3rd Region. 1999 is the most recent, or the furthest back we have. So there have only been 2 games that have gone longer. The 2010 game between Meade County and Butler County. And I got to mention it. Grayson County fans, I'm sorry. The 1-1 is a fly ball. Hit into left center field. Wilson comes in, called off by Doyle, and makes it for out number 1. More specifically, too, as I'm going back to the previous point, John Skaggs, the head coach for Meade County, who's probably standing somewhere down that right field line. He was the head coach for Grayson County, the 2005 3rd Region Championship game, which many thought was the state title game between Grayson County and Owensboro Catholic. And that went 12 innings, and Owensboro Catholic won 2-1. First pitch is blooped and caught by the shortstop Webb, but running on the play was Davis, and she is out. We head to the 11th, 4-4. Edmonson and Muhlenberg. This is 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. The dynamic game continues. Annie Kuiper leads off for Edmonson County. We're all knotted up at 4. First pitch, Kuiper sees his low for ball 1 for Josie Davis. If you just joined us, well, you've missed one heck of a softball game. Edmonson County 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. Muhlenberg County 4 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors. Ground ball down the line. It is a foul ball. And that was foul. That was one that I could pick up on. There was one earlier in the game where it was kind of bang-bang. Kuiper 2 for 5 in the game. Plate appearance number 6. Ground ball in the hole. Shortstop no has it. She is going to try and throw and probably should have just eaten it because she didn't have a play anyways. Infield hit for Annie Kuiper. Edmonson County's go-ahead runner is now on first base here in the 11th. Kaylee Ann Sanders, 1 for 3 in the game. Top of the 11th inning. The wind and the pitch to Sanders, inside called strike. Sanders has bunted a couple of times in the game. She had the sacrifice all the way back in the first inning. Back about 2 hours and 18 minutes ago. She shows bunt there. It's a called strike as she pulled back, but it's a called strike anyways. So it's 0-2. Ground ball, Sanders foul. Alex Jane Massey, the head coach, did a little jig to get out of the way of the ball. You can tell that the sun has been out all day because the moat down that third base line that has been there for the most part is now gone because that ball immediately came back in and they're going to reuse it. Earlier today, that would have not been allowed. Ball goes low, stopped by Carver behind the dish. You got to give a lot of credit to Carver and Kuiper, the two catchers. We're in the 11th inning. It's been a whole lot of pitches that they've caught. 1-2 is outside. Be interesting to see here if you are Alex Jane Massey for Edmonson County. Do you start Annie Kuiper down at first? She's got good speed. Popped off. Running in is Cotton to make the play. Got it in front of the Edmonson County dugouts. Callie Webb comes in. She's 2 for 4. She's had hits in her last 2 plate appearances, including a triple off the wall. She swings and misses at this first pitch. Sam Gormley here with you on the call. Our talented K105 Digital Productions crew bringing you all of the action of this tournament. Swing and a miss, taking something off of it. And Webb was fooled, the senior. You can feel the tension on both of these sidelines from the fan bases. The 0-2 pitch. Callie Webb's got the gaps if she wants to use it. Both of the outfielders are hugging the line, and it's fouled off. It is kind of an interesting outfield alignment, though, for Muhlenberg County, as both the right fielder and the left fielder are playing near the line. If Callie Webb wants to go gap hunting, she's got a whole lot of room to drive through both of them. 0-2 Webb, down on strike. She watched it right down the middle. And that's out number 2 here in the top of the 11th. Julie Norris, the pitcher. She is 0 for 3. Walked twice, flown out to right, reached on a fielder's choice, and struck out. Norris pops it up in the infield. The second baseman, Wilkins, has it. And we head to the bottom 11. It's 4-4 between Edmonson County and Muhlenberg County. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Muhlenberg County and Edmonson County, bottom of the 11th inning. Muhlenberg County trying to send the fans home happy. If you're wearing baby blue, that is. Macy Cotton to hit, 3 for 4 in the game. And Julie Norris just misses on the outside corner for ball 1. That might have been the example of a pitch that sometimes it's too good. Fools the umpire as well. The 1-0. Cotton 3 for 4. She's had herself a great game, and she swings and misses. She singled 3 times and also popped out in foul territory. So it is 6, 7, 8 in the order for the Mustangs of Muhlenberg. The 1-1 is popped off again behind the dish. This game is tied the longest game since 2010. If we reach the 12th, it'll be the longest game since the 2005 3rd Region Championship game. And again, we are the Grayson County team. I wasn't around at that point, but if you meet a Grayson County fan, they still will have bad flashbacks. Hit a ton, but well foul by Macy Cotton. It's Grayson County that year. Michelle Critchlow, Jenna Glasscock. Or not Jenna Glasscock, but Glasscock was her name, and her name is escaping me now. both led the way. That entire 2005 team was phenomenal. Ground ball, or line drive rather, caught by Sanders down at third base. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the 11th. Taylor Wilkins, 2 for 4. She's tripled and doubled in her last 2 plate appearances. Taylor Wilkins, the hitter. Norris looks in. This will be pitch number 163 from the sophomore. And Wilkins sends it foul. We approach the 2-hour and 30-minute mark of this game, as it started early today as well. And if you're looking for game number 4, it's not going to start at 5:30. I can tell you that. The 0-1 inside, saws off, and it's going to go foul. 0-2 will go the counts. Meade and Owensboro Catholic. If it starts before 6, I think you're lucky. It will have to be at least 30 minutes at the conclusion of this game. 0-2 coming from Norris. Out of play. An Edmonson County fan looks like he went to the concession stand and was walking back, and he heard them hit a foul ball, and he knew it was coming towards him, and he just had to put his hands on his head and hope it didn't hit him. And luckily, they called out for him, because that might have been one that he'd worn in the noggin. The 0-2 outside, it bounces in the dirt. Taylor Wilkins, the hitter from Muhlenberg County. Julie Norris, the starting pitcher for Edmonson County. 10 and a third inning for Norris. This will be 167, pitch number for Julie Norris. It is outside. And you got to imagine, Julie Norris has to be exhausting in the circle. If I would have thrown 20 pitches, I'd be out there needing an ice bath. The break even from Norris to Wilkins. Wilkins swings, pops it straight up on the infield. Called by Sanders, and she drops it. She bobbles, and she can't pull it in. Autumn Wilkins, the head coach from Muhlenberg County, puts both hands to her face as if to say, thank goodness. Can Taylor Wilkins make the Lady Cats pay for the mistake? Wilkins, ground ball to third. Sanders throws. Sanders got her. Great stretch by Hogg. And Sanders is able to recover and make a nice throw. Ava Carver, the left fielder, she is 0 for 3. She had a sacrifice fly in her last plate appearance that tied the game up at 4 back in the 9th. Fly ball, left field foul. What a game. Ava Carver, the hitter, the 8-hole hitter. Norris looks in. Well outside. The count goes to 1-1. Sirens off in the distance. Fly ball, shallow left center field. Wilson comes in, and it drops in front of Webb, who goes back. As it was shallow, Webb was backpedaling. Wilson was going to have to come in, and it ends up dropping. Abigail Skaggs, who's 0 for 4. She's lined out to left field in each of her last 3 plate appearances. The winning run stands at first base for Carver. Popped off out of play. In the on-deck circle is Jocelyn No. Bottom of the 11th inning. The 0-1. Fly ball left side. It's popped up. Sanders going back, and she's got it! In foul territory. How about some more free softball in Litchfield? We head to inning number 12. 4-4, Edmonson and Muhlenberg. This is the third region softball tournament brought to you by Owensboro Health on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105. The top of the 12th inning, it'll be Michaela Hogg to lead off for Edmonson County. Hogg is 1 for 4 in the game. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. What a game here. Top of the 12th inning. Ground ball. Shortstop, no. Throws across. Out number 1 here in the 12th. 6-3 on the putout. Looking at the line score of this game, 4 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for Edmonson County. 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors for Muhlenberg County. As it is the batter outside ball 1 to Jolie Vincent. That actually was a called strike, rather. 0-1 ground ball up the middle, snagged by the pitcher Davis. She throws over, and that is out number 2. Alyssa Doyle comes in. Alyssa Doyle, 1 for 5 in the game. She is singled to center field. And that's a line drive, base hit into left field. Doyle with her second hit of the game. Brooklyn Wilson steps into the box. And are we going to have a pinch runner? We are. There will be a runner down at first base. It'll be Emma Davis, the 8th grader, to run for Alyssa Doyle. You got to imagine that this will be a pinch runner, but you got to imagine that it'll end up being technically the courtesy runner because you got to mention Doyle will re-enter in the bottom half of this inning. Fly ball hit back into deep center field. Wilkins has it read at the track. She can't make the play. She drops it as she crashes into the wall. Rounding and coming in to score is Davis. And Edmonson County takes a 4-2 lead as Taylor Wilkins is down in a heap out on the wall. She comes up slow. Both coaching staffs go out to check out Taylor Wilkins as she grabs her hip. Edmonson County has the lead now. Five to 4, Edmonson County leads on what looked like it was going to be the final out. For Muhlenberg County, it will be 1-2-3 to lead off the 12th. Addie Childress steps into the box. Taylor Wilkins appears to be okay. Five to 4, Edmonson County has the lead on the double by Brooklyn Wilson. The wind that has been swirling for most of the game is no more. Called strike on the inside corner. The first pitch to Addie Childress. Childress, the right fielder. 0 for 4 tonight. Swing and a miss. The 0-1, swing and a miss again, fooled, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of 12. Muhlenberg needs at least one to close the game off. 5-4, Edmonson County leads. This is the third region softball tournament on K105. Julie Norris back in for this 12th inning of work. She'll face the top of the Muhlenberg County order. Edmonson County has the 5-4 lead here in the bottom of the 12th inning. This is tied for the longest game in third region tournament history that dates back to at least 1999 via the records that we have access for. If you're curious, the longest game in the history of the KHSCA was back in 2004. Christian County against Callaway County went 22 innings. The final score, Christian County 1, Callaway County 0. First pitch swinging, no. Over top of the shortstop, and it is going to drop into shallow left center field. And Muhlenberg County has the leadoff runner on base for Jocelyn No. She is now 4 for 6 in the game. J.C. Phillips, she's 0 for 4. Struck out 3 times, popped out to the catcher. The pitch coming is low. No is off and running. The throw, the tag is not in time. One-0 count here. And we have a timeout called. Autumn Wilkins called it down in the third base coach's box. Trying to tie this game up is Muhlenberg County at 5. Edmonson scored 3 runs in the top of the 9th inning. Muhlenberg immediately came back with nobody out to tie the game up. Showing bunt, laying it down. It's a beautiful one. Sanders charges in, throws down to first. Got her. Hard turn for No. Backside throw. No dives in, head first slide. The tying run is now 60 feet away. Josie Davis, 1 for 3. Singled in her last plate appearance. Josie Davis, the hitter. The pitch, high for ball 1. Josie Davis, 1 for 3 in the game here in the bottom of the 12th inning. The 1-0 is a fly ball out of play. We touched on this in the 9th inning. If you're Edmonson County and a fly ball goes in foul territory, let it drop. You don't want to open up the sacrifice fly opportunity. Foul ball doesn't hurt you. That runner is what allows this game to be tied. The 1-1. Called strike on the inside corner to Davis. It's pitcher on pitcher. Julie Norris, that's 180 pitches. 11 1/3 innings pitched for Norris. The 1-2 with 1 down in the bottom of 12. The line in the pitch. Hacked, fouled. The line right now for Norris, 11 1/3 inning, 13 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, a walk, 6 strikeouts, 2 hit by pitches. 1-2 coming again. One down, bottom of 12. The tying run stands 60 feet away. Fly ball, again foul. Okay, when Muhlenberg County fouls, they crush it. Down the third base line, foul. Norris delivers to Davis. No, stands on third, one down. Popped up on the infield. It drops in front of the plate. The throw down, backing and coming in is no. The throw, the tag, she's out. Edmonson County wins the game, 5-4 on the play at the plate. 12 innings is what it takes to end it. A heartbreaking loss for Muhlenberg County, and the Lady Cats win by a final score of 5-4 in 12. We'll come back and wrap it up after this. Your final score, Edmonton 5, Muhlenberg 4. This is the third region softball tournament on K105. What a softball game we just witnessed here. Muhlenberg County falls to Edmonson County 5-4 in 12 innings. The longest region softball game for the third region since 2005 ends in favor of the Lady Cats after a bang-bang play at home. I'm over here. It is hard to make a radio guy speechless. And I'm speechless after that game. It was the best game that I've seen across, and this is now year 5 doing sports. That is up there. If I was making the Mount Rushmore of the best games I've called, that's in the conversation of being up there. And it's probably not the fourth or the third. It's up there towards the top. I'd have to sit there and think later about how the game goes. And for us to not having a rooting interest, I mean, wow. Let's go through the final stats of the game. The final line score, Edmonson County, 5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. For Muhlenberg County, 4 runs, 13 hits, and 2 errors. The winning pitcher, Julie Norris, 12 innings, 13 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. She throws 183 pitches. 132 of those were for a strike. The losing pitcher goes to Josie Davis, 7 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. RBI-wise for Edmonson County, it was only 3 of them. Wilson, Vincent, and Webb. For Muhlenberg County, 2 of them for Wilkins, 1 for Carver, and 1 for the other Carver. Edmonson County picks up the 5-4 win. They will play the winner of game number 2 of this section of the semifinals. So what we'll do is we'll take a break, take a deep breath, reconvene ourselves, and we'll get you ready for game number 4 of the day between Owensboro Catholic and Meade County. That comes up next. This has been the 3rd Region Softball Tournament coverage. I want to thank Zach Newton, Eli Smith, and Jaden Kinney for their hard work. So until later on this evening, this is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.